Hey YouTube, today I want to speak on, being a wife before you even get married. You know, I was married before, but that wasn't my kingdom spouse. You know, he was supposed to be a person in my life for a season, a reason, and to teach me lessons of, what I want, what I don't want, who I supposed to be, who I'm not supposed to be, what I want in a husband and what I don't. So God allowed that marriage to take place because, it was his will and there was a reason behind it. And I would never talk bad about that marriage because it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. I have the mindset I do now because of that marriage. So for that, I thank God for that. You know, we can't just always just talk bad on relationships that were awful or whatever. Find the good in it. So that's what I'm doing. And, people want that anyway. They want you coming on, telling all your business. I'm not doing that. That's what, not what I'm about. I don't come on telling my very personal life. If I tell something, it's because I don't mind sharing it and I don't mind being, transparent about things, but I don't just tell my personal business. That's not what I do. If you think that's what I'm over here doing, get your life in order, because I'm not. So I'm thankful for that. But I know I come across as like cold-hearted and, whatever a person may think of me, it took it was a long journey to get here. Like, if you walked a mile in my shoes, you would understand why, I'm the way I am now, being empathetic, which I still am, being nice, which I say that for those closest to me, being nice, being good-hearted, it gets you used and nowhere to the wrong people, Continue being that. It's just when you're that way, you attract awful people, narcs, liars, users, abusers. I'll say that on other videos, but when you're that way, that's what you attract. But don't stop being that way, because to the right person, you're beautiful for that, and they appreciate you for that, and you want to continue being that anyway because you want God to bless you for your good heart and your good ways. So continue to be that anyways, no matter who doesn't appreciate that. And I do come across as, I'm not going to play with you, which it's not coming across as that, because I'm not going to play with you. I've been through too much, and I can't allow foolishness in my life any longer. But for my kingdom spouse, the one God has for me, he's gonna have the softest, most delicate version of me ever. I don't want to disrespect him. I'm not gonna disrespect him. I'm gonna give him the utmost respect, and my softness, my heart, my submissiveness. You had a long day, I'm here to rub your back, your feet. That's the type of woman I am. I don't show that to the outside world because that's not for you. It's not for you. I show kindness, and I don't want to disrespect people, initially, if you're not doing that to me. So I show that to the outside world, but to my husband, the one God has for me, hey, whatever you want, you can have whatever you like. I mean, that's the type of person I am. And like, if your man, your husband, your spouse from God is taking care of you, he don't play about you. He's providing for you, protecting you, that strong protector. And he's not going to be perfect, neither are you, but if he's giving you things money can't buy, that's what I appreciate. I appreciate things money can't buy. you know. And if he's giving me that, you know, why wouldn't I want to rub his back, rub his feet, you know, make sure he has a hot meal, you know, just be there, nurturing him, you know, letting him vent, you know, not being an argumentative woman and just always nagging. Why wouldn't I give him the best of me in my softness and my femininity? You know, I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give him that because that's mine. I'm his. You know, my faithfulness, my loyalty, you know, I was that for a man that wasn't my kingdom spouse. Never cheated on him. You know, if I can be that for him, kingdom husband, yes, spoiled, just spoiled, rotten, just spoiled for no reason. And yes, I that's what I want. I want to give that. That's who I am as a woman, as a wife. I'm that. And we just that to the wrong people sometimes in life. But don't let that turn you hard and cold and you're just masculine and, oh, a man can't, I'm not rubbing no feet, I'm not rubbing no back. You know, if that's, you know, what and who you are, you know, that's on you. But me, on the other hand, no, he's getting my best. And that's just that, because he's a blessing from God. And we have to take care of what God blesses us with. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, I don't want to just come on and, you know, people see I'm not going to play with people. I'm not going to play with him either. You know, we're not going to get that twisted. I'm not going to play with him either. Because a husband really is supposed to have some level of fear for their wife. That's why you hear some men say, my wife got me in a doghouse. And, you know, because at some level they do fear her, because they know she has respect for herself, she values herself, and they just don't want to lose her. So there's gonna have to be some type of fear in there, you know. So I'm not gonna play with him either, but he's gonna be respected by me. I'm not here to disrespect my husband. That's not it. That's not it. So yeah, that's another side to me. I'm not just, you know, cold and you're not gonna come into my life and I don't want you as my friend. I'm not just that. I have another side to me, and that's for my husband. That's for him. That's for daddy. But yeah, you know, we as women, you know, what's wrong with taking care of your man? What's wrong with that? Like, and I didn't say boyfriend. I didn't say a man that's on your couch all day playing video games. I didn't say that. Your husband, your God-given husband, the one God blessed you with, him. Yes, we take care of him in nurturing ways. We're just supportive and loving, and I'm just here for you. Like, I'm here. I'm loyal. Another man has nothing coming when it comes to you. Nothing coming. Another man could never when it comes to my husband. You know, ways like that. You know, he's submitting to God. I'm submitting to him. And we're just building this beautiful life together, you know. So, that's who I am. That's who I am, as a woman, as a wife. You know, my husband passed away 3 years ago, and like I said, there was lessons in that for me, and I you know, I thank God for them, and that was a part of my life that happened. And moving forward, when, you know, God has that you know, beautiful husband for me, you know, it's just, I don't know, I have plans for my life, and it doesn't include toxicity. Excuse me, y'all. Just want to argue all day, you know, love and attention from other men, and I don't care about any of that. It's about me and him and God. It is. I want a beautiful life, and I'm going to have a beautiful life. And we're going to have one together. So, that's my soft side. I am very submissive when it comes to marriage. Very. And the one sent from God, the right one for me, y'all people that know me might gonna see that side of me like, girl, what? Yes. And yeah, that's just who I am. We have to be wives before we're wives. And you know, there is things I can speak on because I was married, so there's things I can speak on. But you know, we still learn in marriages. We don't know everything. Just because I was married, I still don't know everything. So there's things I'm gonna have to learn and, you know, get used to, because especially a God-given spouse. I never had a God-given spouse before, so I'm definitely gonna have to learn and grow and things like that. But I want to. I want to be the best wife I can be. You know, I want to be that. And I have a wife mentality. I'm not a girlfriend. I'm not a fiance. I'm a wife. You know, I am. You know, I may have had a rough road and dealt with a lot, but that's how I look at myself. I'm a wife. And, you know, do everything with intention. Like, if you're with a guy and you don't see him as your husband, leave him. You know, become celibate. You know, that's what I did. You know, I became celibate for me because of my healing and journey and turning my life over to God. But now it includes, because I know I'm a wife, like I'm out here slinging it. That's not wifey. That's not wifey. Wifey does not sling it to people. It's locked down for a husband, and that's what it's going to be. So if you guys don't see a person as your husband, just don't give it up. Just, you know, become celibate and wait for that one. And like I said on another video, I don't care what other people say. You know, you gave it to other people, or you're at a certain age, so you have to settle, or this and that. If you serve God and God is for you, God will bless you with top notch. It's not about, you know, you being a certain age, or you have done this in life and you don't deserve it. And in God's eyes, you deserve the best. I don't care what these people say. You know, it's just be too many haters talking. They do too much talking. And whole time, God loves you enough to send you his best. So be your best for him. Like, we have to take care of our blessings from God. And, you know, that's just who I am. You know, I definitely have a soft side. That it's not for the world. It's not. But it's for those closest to me. And then, you know, I'm not ashamed of it. You know, you see me somewhere rubbing my husband's feet, mind your business. Because why aren't you rubbing yours? Let's talk about it. But, yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about that. And yeah, I may come off cold and don't, you know, don't have emotions. I do. I just learned how to arrest them and learn how to not allow people to come to my life and just play in my face. You know, I had to become this way. I had to, you know, keep doing things the same way. You keep getting ran over and used. So this is why I come across the way I do, because, you know, I'm not playing with people anymore. I'm not. But I do have that soft, very, very soft side. And yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that we're wives before we're married. Let's remember that. We're wives before we get married. Be celibate. Stop sleeping with men that you know it's not your husband. You don't even see a future with them. And, you know, I'm not here to try to tell people what to do. It's just, you know, things I have learned over time, you know, that's all. And stay beautiful, stay blessed, wives.